Hello and welcome to A Plus Figures. Today we are going to be doing a figure review of Enterbay's NBA series of Kevin Durant. And I got basically 5 points that I'm going to go over with you as we do this figure review. And so first I'm going to go over the background, who's Kevin Durant, give you a little history of him. Then we're going to overview the box. We're going to look at the head sculpts of Kevin Durant. This figure has two with Enterbay, as well as we are going to do the accessories, the hands, the ball, the trophy, and the shoes and that kind of stuff. And then at last, but not least, we're going to kind of just give an overall view of the figure and kind of how he rates compared to other 1/6 scale NBA figures. So with that in mind, let's kind of give a little bit of a background of Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was drafted number 2. 2 at the time was the Seattle Supersonics. Now they are the Oklahoma Thunder. He was drafted in 2007. He was the second pick behind Portland's pick, who picked Greg Odom. One of the big mistakes that they made. I'm sure they wish they could redo that. He played in the NBA Rookie Challenge. He also was the NBA All-Rookies first team. He made the NBA Rookie of the Year. A couple other things about him. He is a 4-time NBA scoring championship. He is a 5-time All-NBA first team. He won the NBA All-Star MVP in 2012. He's a 6-time NBA All-Star. In 2014, he was the NBA's most valuable player. And overall, he's just a great player. Now, he plays in the same time as LeBron James, and so a lot of people kind of consider Kevin Durant like the second best player in the NBA and LeBron number 1. I'm not so sure if that is an accurate assessment. They're different players with different skills. I think LeBron overall, as an all-around player, is probably a better player than Kevin Durant. But when it comes to I'll just kind of read off some of his stats as a player, as a scorer at least, and as a scorer, he is a better player. But let's just kind of give he has a career average of 25 points per game, almost 7 rebounds a game, and about 5 assists per game as well. He's about 6'9", tall, skinny, but he has a wingspan of a basketball player who would be about 7'7". But his rookie year, he averaged 20.3. Excuse me, I'm wrong. He actually averaged 27 points for his career and 7 rebounds and only close to 4 assists per game. So his game and LeBron's are totally different, like I said. He is much more of a deadly scorer and less of a passer than LeBron was. But he's scored more than 30 points more than once in his career. And LeBron's only done that one time. He's only scored more than 30 points a season one time. And Kevin Durant has actually had the scoring title more than LeBron has as well. But his third season alone, he averaged 30.1 points per game with almost 8 rebounds, but only 3 assists per game. And he went down to about 27-28, which is basically his career average. In 2013 and 14, he averaged 32 points per game, which was his MVP year. And last season, he was kind of riddled with injuries. But overall, I would say he is one of the best players in the game. He might go down as one of the best scorers. But he's kind of in the backdrop. And there's a lot of, as Michael Jordan once said, there's a lot of great players that may never win the big game, but does not diminish their ability as a basketball player. So that kind of gives you a little bit of background on Kevin Durant. And so next what I want to do is just kind of go over more of the figure side. And what I do is I rate them 1 to 5. So just as a background to Kevin Durant, I give him about a 4.5. and that it's one of my favorite players. He's a Christian, which means a lot to me, and he's got high values and high character. You never see him in trouble with the law or anything like that. And when you saw his MVP speech, it really kind of rocked my world. I really enjoyed his speech 2 years ago, and as well as Stephen Curry this year. He's a Christian as well, and his actual Enterbay figure is coming out in a couple months. That's another one. But okay, as the backdrop, here's the box. It's got the kind of the normal. If you kind of see, I have some other Enterbay boxes here, kind of set up. He also was the year he was MVP. He was also the cover of NBA 2K15. But here's the box. It's kind of a regular blue. Has NBA on the side. It's got the Thunder kind of in the backdrop there. On the back is Kevin Durant 35. So it kind of has like what it's trying to do as a jersey with the thing on the front, like the jersey, and then on the back it has his name along with his number. It has some information of Enterbay, and on the side it has the OKC. And for those of you who are familiar with Enterbay, it just kind of has a little bit of a flap. It's kind of got like a little magnetic thing. I do like these boxes a lot as relates to 1/6 scale figures. I know Hot Toys is a more popular brand. They don't make the NBA series, but I think Enterbay makes better boxes, just for what it's worth. They're great for decoration, but I just kind of open up. I have all the accessories out, but this is where it goes. Here's where the base goes. Here's where the stand goes for the figure. Here's the where the ball goes, the clip that you go to hold the figure. These holes up there are for the hands and things like that. And then over here is where the figure is. This is where his trophy would be.